Okay, fourth graders, the next skill that we're going to be working on is subtracting across zeros, which is something that can be tricky because you're going to have to regroup and use your number sense from numbers with zeros. So let's go ahead and let's work on this and see how we do. All right, I'm going to go ahead and share first two steps because it's typically always the same first two steps. Always start, as always, line up the place values and then start at the smallest place value. We're going to work our way left. So I'm going to turn my page and I am going to go ahead and create a place value table. Again, it is so important. I really highly encourage you to be using these so that way you are honoring your place values, and then we're going to start the subtraction problem. All right, so our problem is 6,000 minus 4,678. When I start at the smallest place value, which is the ones, it says 0, take away 8. I can't do that. That's like you coming to ask me for $8 and I don't have any. So you're going to go next door and you're going to see, well, I'm going to borrow from this person, but they don't have $8 to borrow either. So then I'm going to go next door to that person and say, hey, can I have $8? And they're like, I still don't have any money. But then you get to this place right here and the thousands, and you're like, I wonder if I can borrow or regroup. And this person says, sure. So they go ahead and they give you $1,000. But first, you're going to have to leave some trails along the way. So you're going to drop something off here. Well, they don't need all that, so they're gonna take just one and then let you go ahead and take the one that you took away from them, because 10, taking 1 away from 10 is 9, and they're going to let you bring it on over here. Well, they said, hey, you know what? I don't need all this, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let you take 1 away from me. So I have 9 now, but you can have this one that you are needing. So then I go ahead and I see, all right, now I have 10 right here. And I had to go through all of those zeros to get to the thousands place so that I could subtract the ones. 10 take away 8 is 2. 9 take away 7 is also 2. 9 take away 6 is 3. And 5 take away 4 is 1. So the difference between 6,000 and 4,678 is 1,322. But you know, because I had to subtract across all those zeros, I should probably really check my work. So I can check my work in the way of inverse operations, and then I can even see if I wanted to, like, hey, is 1,322, is that even like a reasonable answer? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to see if it's reasonable, and we're also going to use inverse operations to double check our work. All right, our real problem was 6,000 take away 4,678. That was the real answer. So now I'm going to estimate 6,000. 6,000 can be left alone. There's no reason to change that number because it's to the nearest place, 6,000's place. But I can estimate 4,678 to the nearest 1,000 also, because these are both thousands number. And if I did that, I would find the place, looks next door, 5 or greater. Yes, it is. I'm going to add 1 more to that 4. There are no numbers on the front to stay the same, but the numbers in the back zeros their name, 1, 2, 3 zeros. And remembering that this is a subtraction problem, so I could say 6,000 take away 5,000 is 1,000. And if I were to estimate our real answer to the nearest thousand, yes, it would be also rounded to 1,000. So my answer is reasonable. It's within reason. But now we're going to have to double check and make sure that this work is accurate. So now we're going to use the inverse operations. So in our subtraction problem, we had to subtract 4,678. So I'm going to take that 4,678, and we found our difference, which was 1,322. The original problem was a subtraction problem, so now I need to make this an addition problem. And when I add this up, I'm going to need to see if my sum will answer, the sum will be 6,000. We're going to double check and see if we get the right number. All right, 8 plus 2 is 10. There are 0 ones and 1 10. 1 10 plus 7 tens is 8 tens. 8 tens plus 2 tens is 10 tens. So I drop the 0 in the tens place and regroup the 1 into the hundreds place. All right, we're just going to say it like it is without adding the places to it. So it's going to say 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 3 is also 10. And regroup that 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 plus 4 is 6. And we'll look at there, and what do you have? You have 6,000. So I did get my answer correct when I did 6,000 take away 4,678. Everything checks out.